Hello, Johnny. Hello, this is Johnny. I got a new replicator new wave arcade. It's the same one as the one up here, that one right there, but it's a second version, and I like this one better because it just look more like I like the way they design it. So I ordered two of them. I think I get a discount uh, when I purchase. Getting two of them at the same time, you get a discount. And so one thing good about it is that they keep the loyalty customer pretty loyalty, meaning that if you have purchased from them, they will give you send you a discount, so you will continue purchase from them, which is, I think that's a smart way to do the service with your previous purchase people. I wish arcade would do that, because arcade, apparently it seems like Walmart is selling it cheaper than arcade one up. So, and I like the way the packages is one box from another box. So you have actually three boxes in a way, and then this one have another one in there. So I'm kind of doing it quick boxing because I really don't have that much time. I have to go to my day job pretty soon, and this one have a plastic and look pretty nice. Plastic all around it. Come with the arcade stick. Come with two games, same as that one. It just look real nice. I couldn't resist that. I think the price was real good on the other one as well. So I went and got both of them. I was thinking about maybe in the future, eventually I'm planning to mod one of the new wave arcade. But so there's a possibility I might try to mod the other model. But one thing I like about the new wave arcade is the game. You could play the game, and this one it comes with two games, and they have the option now where you could actually plug into to the TV, which that is, to me, is nice, because even with arcade one up, their system, you cannot plug it to the TV. They have a countertop, and if you want to play more than one person, you're still stuck with a small screen. You can't go to the big screen. So I'm very happy that the new wave have done that. Now the Nutskull, they still stick with only one game, and their cabinet to me is, it's just, I think it's like a 4.5 to 5 inches. It's bigger than this. This one is more of a iPhone 4 size, which is 3.5 their size. But to me, it's big enough, for the way the size is. Because if you get any bigger on the screen, it's nice to have a bigger size of screen, but the problem is the cabinet look kind of awkward big. And this is a box art information on it. Here's the front of the box. Here's another size of the box. Bottom of the box. And the top of the box. It's pretty nice. Now this box for sure I will keep, and the other two I will throw away. Alright. So it comes with a sticky pad for the bottom of your foot. So that's kind of good, because a lot of times those sticky pads will, at the bottom, it will come off when you move them around. And it's good that they include an extra one, and then that little thing you could put on the cabinet. And they come with a coin and instruction. All right. So it comes with the power cable. It's USB, micro USB, and we'll put that in the size. And then this is how it looked like when you first open up. So they put, kind of neat that they did that. They put that there to keep it from the screen getting messed up. I really love this. Is remind me of the one with the Street Fighter. And the Street Fighter that it looked just like this one, and it also light up in the back. So I really like this. I like the way they did this. I'm glad they did it the same way they did on the Street Fighter, because it looked very pretty and very awesome. Alright, this is what it looked like before turning on. There is a screen protector in front of it, but it looked pretty bad. It looked pretty scratched up. See that? The screen looked pretty, got a lot of line and stuff. And fingerprint. I hope there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, the screen seemed to look okay. No scratches. Good. Cause I'm like, no, please don't give me. Now I did bought a new weight bubble. I don't know, is it new weight? No, it's not new weight. It's numbskull bubble. I wanna have to return it because the screen is ridiculous. I mean, you only have one game, and then the screen is not the best in all angle. To me, that is a trash. If you're just gonna give me one game, at least give me something decent. Oh, that's sad. But you see the paint is chipped off. That's a shame. I mean, the paint is chipped off. I wonder if I could touch up with the black nail polish. But it comes with this thing is pretty cool. You know, like how they lock it up. And it's actually kind of like a hole. But it's a shame that this have a paint chip off. But this artwork is just a tape. It's black and it's taped on it. It's not part of this whole piece. This is just a paint on, a thicker paint on, I guess, or not sure. I don't think it's a tape. Okay. And then here's another screen protector for the marquee. So let's peel it off. Awesome. And I like the way they built this. It looked like the joystick is real big, and that it looked real cool. And it's slanted. See how the joystick is slanted, and RK1UP still cannot get it right. And the speaker, where's the speaker? Oh, speaker's in the back. Okay, and it looked real nice. And the extra joysticks behind here. So let's go ahead and I don't know if I need to charge it, but I do have another micro USB. I'm using my other micro USB plug. It comes with 2 buttons, and this one you plug into a TV. So it's a HDMI, it's a full-size HDMI you can plug into a TV. So that's pretty cool. And then this one you have a little bit hole so you can pull it out. And let's go ahead and peel this thing off. The design, the artwork, everything is real good, except that there was a minor issue in the front and a minor issue in the back. For some reason, the joystick, I guess, it bounced back and forth or something, and it had paint onto the screen. The other side did not have a screen protector, so therefore you have, I'm trying to take it off, you have this paint from the joystick, I imagine. See how my nail have the scratch off paint. So there's a paint line because of that joystick. And so because it bounced up and down with it, apparently it's not stable. is weird is that it's not stable like the other one was. There you go. Now, yeah, see, I think it's because it bounces up and down. Okay, so that one is not really damaged, just have a paint on it, so I could fix that. Here's the volume controller. Let's power it on. All right, and the coin door does light up, so that's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and measure the screen. So it's actually a 3.2. This time the screen is vertically, so it's not a true 3.5. It's actually a 3.2 screen. So that's kind of sad that it's only a 3.2. The marquee does light up. It looks real nice. All right, let's see if we can turn the volume up. Am I turning it up or turning it down? Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's fully up. Let's try. So that's the loudest you get. Okay, to get to this screen, you press the right menu bar and any action button, and then you will get this screen. Okay, so let's look at the screen closely. You actually get a, let me see if I can bring it closer. Focus. Okay, so you have difficulty, and you could turn on player 1, player 2. So this will not be player 1. You could change it to player 2. Right now it's off, so this controller is player 1. And then you could put on the scan line if you choose to, and then you can make it brighter on the screen. And then track mode, audio. So I'm not sure what that do. So you could press the left and right to adjust it. Okay, that's the button where we just adjusted. By pressing this button here, just move it off and on. Let's turn it on. And let's press A again. Oh. So now we're in a 1943, where this is what this one is. The one behind it is the one with the 1942. So this is 1943 now. All right, now let's look at the bottom. I didn't show you the bottom. This is the extra one that they gave you. So if any of this thing is missing, you could replace it with the one that they gave you. Okay, and let's look at the back. This is pretty cool to line up, and the joystick in the back. And so the black light, you can have it tilt, push it back more, and that looks very awesome. You light up in the black light. You light up in the black light with the black light shining on top. See that? And it glow with the black light. So that's pretty cool. They're not the only one that know how to do that. You know, I know RK1 is doing it, but they have it too. So that is pretty awesome. And then when you push the button, if it's on, it will go in. If it's off, it will just jump up. See, it will bounce up. Now it's off. To turn it back on, you press it down, it will stay on, and the light will light up. So that's on. All right. So that's how you switch game. And let's see what's the track mode audio does. I'm really not sure. So far, overall, it's great. It's just the coin area. It's just a minor thing. It's not too bad. Too bad to a point where you complain, you know, to them. But yeah, this is the four that I was telling you about that come with it, and the coin. I need to figure out where's the best place to put that. Either here or here. Probably over here, the sticky part. I'll put that on. And let's do a quick demo. See if we can start the game again. It's not you. Oh, okay, here we go. I was thinking I have to turn it off and turn it back again. So anytime you want to switch game, you just press the coin and the action button, and you can switch game. So now it's on 1940. So let's insert the coin. Turn the volume back up to max. Player 1. Okay, so when I press the start, that now I could switch to back to 42, 43, and so that's how you do it. Okay, so let's go to the 42 one. Press okay, player 1. Now it's on 42. And let's check the angle of the game. Okay, let's check that. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so if you look at from the bottom, the screen's good. You look at from the side, screen look good too. And let's tilt it this side to the right. It's good. And from the top view, it look good. So there's no angle problem with this one. Right now it's just not focusing. That's why it's too bright. It's not focusing. But yeah, all the angle is good. So we don't really have a problem. We could unplug the power. It's already fully charged. So I went and unplugged it. I went and unplugged the power. So let's see. So if you look at from the right, look at from the left, it's good. And we already did the up and down. So the screen is very nice. It is wonderful, nice, marquee lit up, very nice, very pretty. And they did an awesome job. All right. Is there a save mode? I don't think so. It doesn't have that option to save. So if you was to press the button, menu button, this is what you get. Game selection. You could press A here to select different game selection, level, life. You could give yourself 5, and you could do marquee turn off and turn on. So right here, if I was to choose the marquee off, just press one of the button. Oop, that's not the one. Marquee light here. Oh, we need to move the screen up so you can see it. Turn it off, turn it back on. So that's pretty cool. The difficulty, we can make it difficult, very difficult, normal, and easy. And then here you could just select the game that you like. I'm gonna put it back on 43, and once you press that, the 43 started. Cool. So I'm not going to play the game because that's pretty much it I'm going to show you. The color is very nice. All the direction is very nice. You don't really have problem with the light. All the angle is beautiful and it's very nice. All right. So if you haven't picked up one, I recommend it. I mean, I love to collect that look. Design is very beautiful. It's beautiful to watch, and you could able to play with it, and that is awesome. So look like there's another cable underneath the from the top. So you have to pull this out to get the second cable. That cable is for the joystick. At first I was trying to see if it was under here, but it wasn't. All right, so we're gonna test the 2-player plus the. So since I already plugged it in, this one seemed to be not as long as this one. This one looked like it is about 5 feet, maybe 5 feet and a half, but it's not 6 foot. This one definitely is gonna be shorter, probably 4 feet only. Okay, so since I already got it plugged in, I'm just gonna leave it plugged in. I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna plug, this is the standard HDMI. So I'm gonna plug it into back of the HDMI and see if it go to okay. So look like it is going through here. It's gonna tilt this over here, and we're gonna test the controller, see if it works. Now this controller is pretty cool. The old one don't have it, but it have a 2 button in the front. So your select and start is over here. So I'm gonna press insert coin to, okay, and then I'm gonna press the start button. Oh, so start button is actually mapped to the difficulty. So if I want to play 2-player, I'm gonna have to turn let me see, pressing the action button to, I'm gonna try to turn this on. So see if we could play and let's put a scan line on too as well. All right, I'm gonna press the player button here to still doing the same thing. Maybe it's one, just press this right side again, I think, to get out. Okay, so let's see if I press 2-player on the other side. Okay, there is 2 airplane. As you can see, there is 2 airplane. Oop, sorry. There is 2 airplane. So I'm moving with this one. This is the yellow one I'm moving. See if I can move it with this one. Okay, so I'm playing the second controller from the main controller. So that's good. So yes, you could definitely play 2-player on this. Now, the question is, can I play it? I don't think I could tilt the screen to to play roller coaster. But yes, I'm playing the game 2-player with this controller, and it does have a nicely start and stop button. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the main screen, and let's see if a system will come straight back. So we could actually play 2-player from this machine instead using the monitor. Okay, so I'm gonna press 2-player here. 2-player. I'm gonna press select, star, not star. Don't need to press star. Okay, I'm just gonna press 2-player here. So the controller is still on this side. So I'm gonna press control again, credit, and I'm gonna press this button. Since I already turned on the 2-player mode, it should automatically play 2-player. I shouldn't have to do anything. Nope, it doesn't have 2-player. Okay, now when I press here, this 2-player come out. So I switched this one as the 2-player, second player on this main one, and the first player is now on the control panel here and the gamepad. So that's pretty cool. So it does work on the mini screen, and it also work over here. And I like the idea they have 2 extra buttons here before it doesn't have. And then this is a player, and this is more like a select and start button. So you could actually map this with Raspberry Pi. Now, Raspberry Pi will work with this. It's just that it doesn't have the 2 buttons like the Street Fighter. It just have all the buttons here on the 6 button. But you could take one of the 6 buttons, map it to one of the select and start. But this one does have select and start, player, and then 2 buttons. So you could definitely use this for Raspberry Pi, and the button does click. It does have micro. So this is pretty cool, awesome device to get, you know, if you wanted to play Raspberry Pi with a smaller controller instead. Alright, so let's see if I could plug another controller to it, since there's 2 controllers in the back. Let me go get the other one that came. I think I bought the 1942, the other controller. Let me try to see if I could plug that in. Okay, I went and got the controller. This is a Street Fighter controller, and it's the same thing. It click, but it doesn't have any extra button here, and that's what I was criticizing last time. Well, this one doesn't have as much button as this one, but at least it have the clicking noise. I mean, well, they both have clicking noise. The thickness of both of them is pretty much the same thickness. The height of the joystick is about the same. It just have a different color, and the button is right here, the start and select. But this one is only insert and then the menu. Okay, so here it doesn't have those 2 extra buttons, but it have the 2 extra button plus 3 extra buttons. But this is for Street Fighter, so you need to use all the buttons. You cannot remap one of this as a select and start, insert coin start. You can't do it. So that's the downside about this one, is that you cannot really use it for Raspberry Pi unless you don't want to use all the button and you want to use the other button for something else. So that's the downside on this one. This one, the other hand, it doesn't have much button, but it does have this 2 buttons that you can map start and select. So that is one thing good about it. So there's a plus. It's just any game, if you use more than 2 buttons, this will not work. So that's the downside. I wish they would make this one where they have a start and select button in the front. And this one, this one came with that machine over there. That machine over there, 1942. This one came with that. I bought extra joystick. So let's plug both of them behind here and see if 2-player could play on the same screen with the 2 external controller. All right, so we're gonna turn this around and have the screen face lower. So I'm gonna plug the another controller, same thing to the, okay, plug it to the back, and we're gonna flip this back around. All right, and then move the screen up, have it focus. All right, so now we have two joystick, and let's see if we could insert a coin. Okay, insert coins over here, sorry. 2-player, and then here we could just, you can hear the sound, it's inserting coin as well. Let me turn the sound up. And let's see if both of them work. I'm gonna move this one first. It's moving. And I'm gonna move this one now. So it moved. So that's cool. So both of them are moving. And let's press the fire button. Alright, where's this one? Sorry. Fire button. And fire button. This is the one that I bought the second time, but the button here, yeah, it doesn't light up at all. See, it doesn't light up. This is the second controller that I bought. So the color is plain, it do not light up. So I'm gonna prove to you that this is the one I bought with the 1942, and this one came with the unit. I didn't have to buy another one because it came with it. So let's put this one in the back, see if it light up. Yeah, see how this is all light up. Okay, so this one that came with the unit have the paint for the black light, and it light up. See that? So just FYI. So don't think that the one you bought, even though it looked the same, it won't light up like that one. This one will light up, and this one will not. Okay, this one came with this one, does light up, this one do not, but it is the same configuration, same clicking. So if you buy an extra one, it's going to be same thing, have micro switch on it. So this one is the one that came with it. We already tested out. Let's put it back so we won't get confused. This is the one I bought extra, and it also had micro switch on it. So it's the same functionality as that one, but it just do not light up at all. Only thing is the button kind of look more blue like that, but everything else do not light up. This is the extra controller that I bought. Will this controller work with this system? That's a good question. So I'm going to turn it back on. Let me see, player 1, player 2, switch. So I want to switch because I want this to be the main controller. I don't have to come here and insert coin to play. So let's do that, and then press the top button up here to get out of the screen. All right, let's see if I could insert coin. Nope, the coin still 0. Any of this button do anything? Okay, this one allow me to insert coin. Good to know. So this 2 button is the same as this 2 button here. Okay, so this is the bottom button, this is the top button, this is the menu button. Okay, menu button, and this is the menu button. So menu button, press it again, and then this is insert coin. See, there's 3. I'm gonna press it again. 4, 5. So yes, you could play with this controller to play the 1943. So yes, it's a plus. So you could use the joystick with this. But with Raspberry Pi, same issue. The select and start, there's no extra button to put select and start. So if you use this joystick for Raspberry Pi, you're gonna lose 2 buttons for select and start. Okay, and then you could play most of the arcade except the Street Fighter. All right, so hopefully this helped you guys. Later, man. Let's go ahead, like Glenn say, game on. One thing cool about it is they allow you to able to play this on a bigger screen on the TV, so that is pretty cool. And then you could put on scan line. The only thing is you cannot save. There's no save mode right here. So if I was to go to the screen, game selection, press. So this only lets you select different game. Yeah, there's no save mode. So if you I only zoom in close. Let me bring the camera more closer. So based on this screen, there's no save mode. All right, so you cannot save the game. So those of you who's asking, in case you do ask, the answer is no. Okay? All right, thank you. Later.